What is up, fellow Kingdom Hearts fans? It's HMK, and today I'm going to talk about a game that's been the subject of fantasy and speculation for many years. That's right, I'm going to talk about Kingdom Hearts 3. Now, since the release of Kingdom Hearts 2, Square Enix has released a multitude of side stories which originally had the purpose of weaving together all the games in one tight net. But most will argue that this has just made the overall story more convoluted. Though each game was successful in its own right and did bring some welcome adjustments to the core game formula, we can all agree it's time to stop beating around the bush and end the so-called Xehanort saga of Kingdom Hearts. Although, since the games have added many changes to the story and gameplay, Square Enix and Disney have their work cut out for them. But here are some ideas that HMK has brewing in his head that what we need to see in Kingdom Hearts 3. So, let's get into it. Now, the way I'm going to break down this video is I'm going to put it into three parts: gameplay, setting and characters, and story elements. Now, first off the bat, we need some sort of a combination of all the great things from past Kingdom Hearts games come together seamlessly into one fine product. Not just gameplay, but story elements, graphics, and sound. This can be achieved, but these are some hurdles that may be a bit hard to pass than others. The first thing I'm going to talk about, of course, is gameplay. We all know that Kingdom Hearts gameplay may be its biggest strength aside from the story and the characters. These mechanics have changed and evolved throughout the games that set each title apart, but the fast-paced combat and RPG elements tie them all together. Some mechanics have been dropped, introduced, and tweaked within each game. Here are some that should stay in Kingdom Hearts 3. The first I'm going to talk about is flow motion. Introduced in the newest Kingdom Hearts title, Dream Drop Distance, flow motion was a great addition to the game. Being able to scale walls and get around the world easier, as well as being able to perform vicious new attacks and making quick work of your enemies was invaluable. This was just too fun, and I'm glad they added this kind of feature into the game. But this feature was a bit too usable. To me, I felt like because of this feature, areas were made smaller so they could be explored easier than in other installments. So what HMK suggests for Kingdom Hearts 3 is that flow motion to stay and to have a flow motion meter. That way, we can still use the great abilities flow motion has to offer, but not abuse it. So we can scale walls, perform vicious attacks, but we'll have a limit to that. And items can enhance the limit, as well as keyblades and other useful features. The next thing I'm going to talk about is the command deck. Though I do love the command deck feature introduced in Birth by Sleep, I feel like it did limit a bunch of my possible abilities. Sure, it was only on the handhelds and did make the combat a bit more fast-paced. It took out the magic meter completely and forced me to construct a deck that I felt was too small. Also, it got a bit fucking annoying when I had to go back, construct a new deck to tackle different enemies and different situations. I mean, come on now. I saw nothing wrong with the command system in Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2, but in Kingdom Hearts 3, we can get some benefits by having this system implemented in a different capacity. What I mean is that perhaps you can toggle the command decks on the fly to switch playstyles. That way you can have fast-paced combat and have your entire library of skills available. And you know, the magic meter in Kingdom Hearts 2 wasn't a bad idea, so bring that back, why don't you? Now, the third thing I'm going to talk about for gameplay is something new. All of the previous installments of Kingdom Hearts have thrown in a new flavor into the mix and helped the game move forward or have it move the game back. Using this trial and error approach, Square Enix should continue this pattern and bring something revolutionary to this product. I'm not talking about something that from the past that was tweaked. I'm talking about a brand new gameplay mechanic that will make other people reference this game every time they think about it. Something that other developers will want to have to make their own. But what could it be? Well, I don't fucking know. Well, I do have an idea. An idea for Kingdom Hearts 3, maybe each Keyblade can have its own set of skills. I'm not talking about like +2 magic or +up attack or something like that. I'm talking about something that will change the character. Let's say Sora's using the Kingdom Key, right? And then the Kingdom Key, I don't know, like branches onto his body or gives him a certain power that the only Kingdom Key can give to him. And same thing for Oblivion or Oathkeeper, like it's something a cross between the drive meter from Kingdom Hearts 2, but you're fusing with your Keyblades now with other people. Also, just like the summon abilities in past Kingdom Hearts games and in Final Fantasy games, maybe a spirit could be inside of each Keyblade that the user like Sora or Riku can summon out Well, I don't know. All I do know, it has to be something deep and engaging. Now, the next thing I'm going to talk about is settings and characters. Kingdom Hearts is known for its masterful representations and combination of Disney characters and worlds, while also throwing some Final Fantasy and The World Ends With You characters into the mix. With each new game, they expand the roster with more Final Fantasy characters and more Disney characters. So for Kingdom Hearts 3, not only must they bust out some familiar faces, but they gotta bring some fresh ones too along with their respective worlds, settings, and here are a few examples. Atlantis, the Lost Empire. Sure, it may draw some confusion with Atlantica world belonging to the Little Mermaid, but they've done space paranoids in the grid already, so I don't see a problem with that. This was a great movie and one of my personal favorites, and will be an awesome world to explore. With the colorful characters such as Kita and Milo, I can see that fitting well with the Kingdom Hearts cast. What is also great is that the movie already deals with concepts of the heart, referring back to the famous crystal of Atlantis, being called the Heart of Atlantis. And with that as a live source to all the other crystals of the other inhabitants of Atlantis, that sounds like something that the villains would go after. The only problem with this is that this movie did have a lot of guns, and in the past Kingdom Hearts had censorship issues with this idea, so it might seem kind of shaky. Nevertheless, I want Atlantis the Lost Empire to be in Kingdom Hearts 3. Treasure Planet. This Disney film filled with adventure, action, and betrayal will be a perfect candidate for the inclusion in Kingdom Hearts 3. Not only can it show off beautiful set pieces that the film is known for in space, but can also explore darker territories of the heart using the dimensions with Jim and John Silver as a catalyst. As a peek into a possible story element, the map could be of great importance in the hands of the enemy to locate the 7 Princesses of Heart that could go into hiding, so that the map in Treasure Planet would be a great thing to put into the story for Kingdom Hearts 3, as Organization 13 is going to need some sort of help in order to find the 7 princesses. The Black Cauldron. Though this film is thought to be one of Disney's darker films, I feel that it is needed since the series is growing darker with each installment and that the main opposition is, well, darkness. The Horned King could be an ally to the Organization 13 or be a wild card in the scenario, being a controller of the Heartless. The Black Cauldron could also show off some use to the enemy as well. As we all know, it becomes inert in the scene where Gurgi makes his sacrifice, which can also be attributed to explorations of the heart and friendship. Though it is dark, I think the Black Cauldron is needed in Kingdom Hearts 3. These are just some films and settings that I think should be in the game. There are other settings I'm pretty sure that are going to be in the game, like Princess and the Frog, Sword in the Stone, and yada yada yada. But these are the ones that I really hope shine through in the game. Now, these are some characters who should make their debut in the game but outside of their films. The first being is Max, the son of Goofy. As the son of the captain of the Royal Guard, I'm pretty sure Max would have something to offer to the heroes, being an upstart, young, rebellious knight or something of the sort, but all in all, I just want Max to be in some sort of capacity in the game or some shit like that. Another group of characters that should make their debut in the game are the Rescuers. These mice have proven time and time again in their comedic films that they can lend a helping hand to whoever are in need. Lastly, I think most fans would agree with me when I say that the Final Fantasy 13 cast should be in Kingdom Hearts 3. Lightning, Vanille, Snow, and the entire ensemble should be able to help Sora in his plight in this trilogy capper of Kingdom Hearts: The Xehanort Saga. Now the final part of this video is number 3, story elements. Now this is tricky territory due to the oodles and oodles of fanfictions out there that have an idea how Kingdom Hearts 3 could play out. Story elements that I think are needed in Kingdom Hearts 3 are some that can be a bit mature and may alienate younger audiences, as the game explores the complex aspects of the heart in these few examples. Romance. It's no secret that Sora and Kairi definitely love each other, and fans have been yearning for some sort of romantic display between the two. With this third game, I think it's high time to take the relationship to the next level. Romance isn't something that would be new to the series. All of the Princesses of Heart, aside from Kairi and Alice, have experienced romance in the game and in their respective movies, so it's something definitely Disney can pull off, so what the fuck, bring it on, man. Answering unanswered questions and the return. Kingdom Hearts is notorious for leaving a lot of unanswered questions. In Kingdom Hearts 3, that shit needs to come to an end. Also, early in the game, characters who should have made their return in Dream Drop Distance need to come back. I'm talking about Terra, Aqua, and Atlantis. But it should be noticed that in the conclusion of Dream Drop Distance, it's hinted that Roxas, Xion, and Naminé might come back into being, which I would gladly welcome. Lastly, it would be a good idea to bring back those other nobody turned regular people back that we have not seen, which includes organization members 9 through 12. Death. Kingdom Hearts has dealt with death in their own way, but never as direct as it should. I'm pretty sure they only use the word kill once when Xehanort instructs Atlantis to execute Aqua in Birth by Sleep. Not only does this game need to fully embrace this concept, I feel it's high time to put some characters to their final resting place. The Princesses of Heart are expendable. Xehanort is targeting them, so at least some of them should die. Also, characters like Lee and Yense should go down in the battlefield. Also, I should make a point that Sora should die at the end of the game or close to the end of the game, or at least give his life to become something greater. What I mean is that Sora should give his life and become part of the sky. His name means sky and all the worlds share the same sky, one sky, so he should give his life to end the danger that Xehanort poses and continue to watch over all the worlds forever. Reaching Kingdom Hearts. Now, this is the pinnacle of what Master Xehanort wanted all along, and if this is going to be his final game, he should reach Kingdom Hearts. We should see what it looks like inside of Kingdom Hearts, and also, this is one thing that they need to put in this game. When Master Xehanort reaches Kingdom Hearts, or if Sora reaches Kingdom Hearts, you know who should be waiting for them there? None other than Walt Disney himself. I want Disney himself to play a role in Kingdom Hearts 3, and I'm pretty sure him being inside of Kingdom Hearts or waiting at Kingdom Hearts or whatever would be the perfect role for this iconic mastermind behind the Disney films. So, put Walt Disney in the game. Square Enix, Disney, put him in the game. Do it. Alright guys, so that was my ideas and thoughts on Kingdom Hearts 3 and what Kingdom Hearts 3 needs to be. Now, of course, this is the biggest speculated game of the past generation, aside from Half-Life 3. But honestly, guys, I want to know what you guys think. So, post a comment, like the video, and if you like the videos or any other video that I put out, subscribe to HMK at HMK9Captain. So, until the next video of Kingdom Hearts, I will check you guys later.